Interesting decision. The pitch really looks like there'll be something early for the bowlers, but the captain's asking the openers to get the pads on.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Power and precision in that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Dug that out well. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 9 off it. The Super Kings are 9 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Great shot through the gap. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Couldn't get it through the field. No. Terrible shot. Misses everything. Two runs coming from that over. The Super Kings are 11 for none.
That was a more settled second over of the power play. Bowlers did well.
Rabada from the north end. Doesn't beat the infield. Finds the fielder with that shot. Smacks that away through the gap.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Jeez, timed that well.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading. A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
An economical over comes to an end, but you get the feeling these openers might just be finding their feet.
Might look to go big again here.
Top edge and just over the keeper. Might have been a little bit late reacting, but the ball runs away to the rope. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Can't get that outside the ring field. Whacked away. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be four.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over. 10 runs from it. The Super Kings are 33 for none. Khan, the spinner, coming into the attack. Dug that out well. Onto that early, that could be four.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Nearly gets the edge. Khan with a great delivery there. That is quite extraordinary. Samson, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
End of the over, 10 off it. The Super Kings are 43 for none.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Siraj coming into the attack from the south end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Got that away nicely.
That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed and now starting to get the runs ticking over. What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Straight to the fielder. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
That's incredible. Just the power on that shot. That's the sort of thing you want to see in the crowd when you come to the cricket.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
That's a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. On that nicely, good defence. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up.
The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
Khan from the north end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Wow, that's missed the lot. Great shot, through the gap. There's a chance if it hits. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. That's the over. The Super Kings are 60 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Oh, too good. That is huge.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve. While the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
No, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. And gone. Brilliant catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Holder, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Needs to be on target. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Dubé ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Gill, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Ten runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 81 for 3. Siraj from the south end. Dug that out well. Oh my, that's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Great shot through the gap. There's a chance if it hits. Nine runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 90 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
Square cut, finds point, no run. Misses, that's a big chance gone begging. Misses everything. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Needs a direct hit. 5 runs in that over. The Super Kings are 95 for 3. Sunda into the attack now from the south end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Brilliant diving stop. Three runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 98 for 3. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Incredible. What a grab. Oh, that's a super catch by mid-off. Nicely done.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. A direct hit and this could be gone. Oh, great run out.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Drilled that one away.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
The Super Kings weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Sunda from the south end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. How will he reply?
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Dhoni taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Sundar has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. That's out. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6 wicket gone. That's not a lot left in this lineup.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Beats the field with a great shot. Needs a direct hit. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Oh, great ball. Wow, that's missed a lot. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Two runs coming from that over. The Super Kings are 116 for 6. Rabada coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Oh, the batter couldn't get out of the way. Ouch. Well, now that could be out. out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Dubé has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Khan, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Oh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Fantastic running. Turned 2 into 3 there. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Over. The Super Kings are 147 for 7.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Whacked away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Edged. The Titans goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
For the Chennai Super Kings.
Square cut, finds point, no run. End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 154 for 9. Final over in this innings. Bold, stunning delivery. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. You're going to need some good batting partnerships. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Power and precision in that shot.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Chowdhury shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Perfectly timed. Straight to the fielder. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Titans are 7 for none. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. The Super Kings has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Great shot, gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Gaikwad, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Beats the field with a great shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Titans are 18 for none.
The power play probably holds the key to winning this game, and they're off to a good start.
Caught, and that's stuck. Big dive from the fielder, tremendous catch.
That's a big wicket. You want to send the key people back to the pavilion quickly. Excellent work.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Drilled that one away. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, great ball there, but it'll find the gap. End of the over, 10 off it. The Titans are 28 for 1. Hussain, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Caught first ball of the new over. What a disappointment. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Over, the Titans are 32 for 2. Chowdhury from the south end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Out. That is catch of the series. Second with a one-handed dive. Out. What a screamer.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Goes over the top with that shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Edge, amazing delivery. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Misses everything. Chowdhury finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Finds the fielder with that shot. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
These moves by the captain should see the batters looking for 2s and 3s now.
Doesn't beat the infield. Chance, gone. Oh, quick hands, that's gone.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. He's got their tail up.
End of the over. The Titans are 49 for 4. Overton from the north end.
Changes in the field to reduce the number of boundaries. The batters are going to have to take risks now to keep scoring them.
Going with pace now. Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right. Big edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap. There should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Great shot through the gap.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Titans are 56 for 4. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Massive outside edge. Too much room and got what it deserved. This should be close. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The new batter always likes to feel bad on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Five runs added in that over. The Titans are 61 for 5.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. edge, but it drops safely. 3 runs added in that over. The Titans are 64 for 5. Ahmad from the south end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Swept away, but finds the fielder.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Khan, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Edged it. No one there. It could be 4. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Smacks that away through the gap. End of the over. 7 off it. The Titans are 75 for 6. Drilled that one away. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Got that away nicely. Couldn't get it through the field. Edged, what a ball. 5 runs added in the over. The Titans are 80 for 6.
Middle overs haven't been kind. They've been bogged down and the required rate has climbed.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Perfectly timed. That's a confident appeal.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Overton from the south end.
At number 9.
Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Gaikwad, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Ten runs added in that over. The Titans are 93 for 7. Square cut, finds point, no run. Wow, that's missed a lot. Oh, great ball. Lovely bowling. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Power and precision in that shot. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. smacks that away through the gap. 3 added in that over. The Titans are 96 for 7.
Middle overs haven't been kind. They've been bogged down and the required rate has climbed.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Misses everything. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That's the over and quite possibly the match. Good bowling to put a lot of pressure on the batters.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Pinged off the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we were hoping for, but still, solid work.
Left-hander is coming into bat at number 10.
That's the over. The Titans, 113 for 8. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Edge, but it drops safely. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Winds up, but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Straight to the fielder. Drilled that one away. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Titans are 118 for 8.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Chowdhury back into the attack.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Great shot through the gap. Good fielding out in the boundary.
Have to go for it now.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, that is a beauty. An in-swinging Yorker and the batter is gone.
That's a great win. It really did feel that the first innings display had put enough runs on the board and they've been able to defend it. Great bowling.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.
Bye.